I am speaking with
Theron Skees.
Theron. Who are you with?
Walt Disney Imagineering.
And here's what I want to know. You spend an enormous amount of time generating ideas. You are in creative yourself. So if anyone knows how to brainstorm, it's you guys. So I want to know, for my business, what are some of the tricks and techniques you guys use to essentially brainstorm?
We have a term that we call blue sky. And a blue sky is, imagine this building and we just tore the roof right off of it and you're staring into nothing but blue sky. It's important to take a moment, forget about budget, forget about your constraints, and just dream about the type of problem that you're trying to solve for. The other really important thing is the people that you have in the room. You got to have a really diverse audience for whatever, if you're brainstorming something, typically you're talking about either creating a new product or trying to solve a problem or fill a niche in some way. So having a diverse group that sits around the table and dreams up those ideas is going to guarantee you a lot more diverse ideas to choose from.
And one of the things that I've learned from brainstorming is you don't say the word no, like, no, we can't do that. Hence, I like the blue sky thing. So, and I've seen a lot of great ideas come off of bad ideas. So what's that sort of technique to sort of building off the bad idea?
That's great. That's a really good point. We have the same kind of rule that there's no bad ideas. At the end of the day, we know that there's no bad ideas, but we know that not all ideas will fit. Some ideas are really great and may really be out there, but they don't fit for the particular solution that we're working for. I think what's another key component is to have a mediator in your brainstorming. It's really the owner, right? It's the person who owns the need for that problem to be solved. Sometimes there's a third party. We've used them before as well. And that mediator sets up the brainstorm session, talks about the criteria that you're working within. It's this big, it's this many capacity, it's this type of issue that you're trying to solve. All of that's really, really critical because you want to be able to be working in a specific direction. Everybody around the table has to be working to solve the same problem. So at the end of that session, that mediator or that owner assembles all those ideas together and then goes through it with a much tighter team, smaller core team who's actually maybe a project team that's going to be implementing these ideas. And they really sift through and find out which of these ideas best solves for the criteria that you set up to work within.
And going back to sort of the blue sky phenomenon, a lot of times we also put ourselves in, I'm sitting in this room, it's got so many people, blah, blah, blah. How do I get myself out of that space? Like, how do I get myself in a more creative space where I'm not physically in my office having this discussion?
Well, a lot of the blue sky sessions that we do or brainstorming does not take place in your office. We try to get out of that. We go to a neutral location. We go to a fun location. A lot of our brainstorming sessions will throw all kinds of toys and Play-Doh and squishy things and just to get you out of your left brain. Your left brain is, I got to be here on time. I got to get in my car. I got to put my seatbelt on. I have to obey the speed limit. I have to turn. That's left brain. And when you get into a room with a bunch of toys and squeaky fun things, or maybe we'll throw up a video with video clips that are inspiring for the type of story that we're trying to work toward, or maybe it's in the specific genre that we're working in, say Western or something. We'll throw up some video clips that gets everybody focused. It breaks you out of that left brain patterning and really gets you into free thinking mode, which is housed in your right brain. Sometimes we'll throw out pieces of paper, we get people to scribble on there, even if they're not artistic by nature. That just preps and primes your right side of your brain to get ready to, spill out all those ideas.
Awesome, Theron. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you very much.